In order to understand this chapter, the rise of nationalism in Europe, you must have a basic idea of French Revolution, which you have already studied in your 9th standard. But if you don't know about this, then this video is made for that purpose. So in this video, we're gonna have a very brief summary of French Revolution. Hey, what's up people? This is Divyansh and you are watching Learnium, where we learn and discuss with a lot of fun. So let's get started. Okay, so our story begins with King Louis XVI, who belongs to Bourbon dynasty. Easy to remember, right? So King Louis XVI became a new king of France in 1774. But when he became the king, there was no money in the France pocket, because France got involved in some wars, due to which gradually they lost all their wealth, right? So now King Louis XVI began to think, because in order to run the country, he needs some money. So the thing which came in his mind is that tax. Right? So he introduced tax system in France. So basically, France society then was divided into 3 states, state 1, 2 and 3. The first state contains clergy, right? So clergy basically means the people from the church. The second state is of nobility. It means the king people, right? The royal families and the kings, the queens and their mama, mommy, chacha, chachi and all that, right? These belongs to the second state, and the third state is for the common people, right? So these is the society of France then, right? But the problem was that the tax was introduced only to the third state or to the common people. So common people had to give tax to the other 2 states. So this was basically unfair to the common people. Now let's go to an incident, 20th June, right, 1789. So what happened was that there was a general state meeting. General state meeting simply means that all the 3 states would come together and they will have a meeting. So in this, basically they will discuss about all the tax and all that. So what happened was that this was unfair to the third state and their demands were neglected. So they became angry and all of them rushed out of the assembly and they went to a tennis court to play tennis. Basically they didn't did that, but they went to tennis court and they took oath and they declared themselves the National Assembly, right? So this is the first checkpoint, right? Incident of 20th June, right, 20th June, in which the third class or the common people declared themselves as National Assembly. Now we are moving the story ahead. After this, so many things happened, but in short what happened is that the food supply got really low, right? There was drought, there was famine, and also the king also increased the amount of tax, but their income was same, right? So tax got increased but their income was same, and with that there were number of other problems too. As I have told you, food supply got low and there was drought, famine, and all this means the king could not take it and he surrendered, right? So the king surrendered, and after this the common people made the constitution for France, and this was in the year 1791, right? So in the year 1791 France had their constitution, and after this the monarchy became the constitutional monarchy, right? Constitutional monarchy means that the monarchy is there now, but now it's under the constitution, right? Monarch will work under the constitution, right? So this is our second checkpoint, that after the monarchy surrendered and the constitution was made in 1791 and monarchy turned into constitutional monarchy. Now cutting the long story short, after this there came the rule of Jacobin clubs, right? So basically during the revolution means you have to remember this, right? Revolution happened in 1789. The constitution was formed in 1791 after 2 years, and after this there came the rule of Jacobin Club, right? So during the revolution, the people of France formed several clubs, and the famous, or one of the famous among them, is Jacobins Club, and their leader Maximilien Robespierre, he became the next ruler of France. And one thing you should know, he was very strict leader. Yes, and he also hanged King Louis XVI, and he says that if someone disagrees me or if someone supports the monarchy, then you are finished. In fact, this is the name of his device on which he will put the victim, and in one go, boom boom, he is finished, right? So due to all this, the period in which the Maximilien Robespierre ruled is also known as Reign of Terror, right? So you have to remember this, that after the constitution came the rule of Maximilien Robespierre. Now finally after this was the period of Industrial Revolution. Hey, what is Industrial Revolution? So in simple words, it was from hands to machines. So whatever today I am doing with hands, now I am doing that with machines, right? So due to this, my production has increased, which will in turn give me more income, right? So due to Industrial Revolution, there came a new class. A new class was emerged, and that was, yes, you can tell me the answer. Yes, it was new middle class. And in fact, this was new educated middle class, because they are dealing with machines and technology, right? So they are educated. Okay, so these middle class, or the people from this, they came and they say, hey Maximilien Robespierre, we don't need you, so get lost from here. So basically after the rule of Maximilien Robespierre, the new middle class made a new constitution for France, right? So this was the whole and a very brief summary of French Revolution. So after this, we're gonna revise it very quickly. Okay, so now I would like you to write this in your textbooks or notebooks. Okay, so we began with King Louis XVI, and after that he introduced so lot of tax, and due to which people revolted. And the first thing happened on 28 June on the tennis court, that was the people from the third state, or the common people, declared themselves as the National Assembly. So King Louis XVI from the Bourbon dynasty, right? So after this, people revolted and they declared themselves National Assembly. Great. After that, due to several reasons, the monarchy surrendered, and the people, they formed their new constitution, right? So in 1791, a constitution was formed for the France. After that, the Maximilien Robespierre came, right, from the Jacobins Club, and in fact he ruled from the time period of 1793 to 94. Okay, and after that there came an Industrial Revolution, due to which a new middle class got emerged, and after, so Maximilien Robespierre was removed and they made their new constitution, right? So this was the whole summary of French Revolution. In fact, you can see like how it was fluctuating in France, right? So what happened? There was monarchy, constitution was formed, Maximilien Robespierre again came, and again the constitution was formed. And after this, we're gonna continue our story with the journey of nationalism, or the rise of nationalism in Europe. I hope that all of you understood everything. If you really did, then don't forget to hit the like button, and please do subscribe to my channel for such more informative videos. Thank you very much for watching.